What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. It's the Sports Web here on a happy day edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time. And, of course, for Bucs fans and Bucs Nation, Tampa Bay sports fans, it's your time. How do we start off this good time on a Wednesday night? Bring the passion, bring our excitement, just don't bring any nonsense. I don't know who's coming on tonight because I got no guest, but I definitely got some things to talk about, that's for sure. And I know you guys have some things that you want to talk about, so the phone lines will be open. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Let's go ahead and get the advertisements out of the way at this point. You don't have to go far. It's up the block barbershop, 4946 Moog Road in Holiday, Florida. Whether you want a haircut, a beard trim, a fade, they got you covered. Go see my favorite barber, Ricky, and all the fine and talented barbers there at Up the Block Barbershop, and tell them the Rolex reporter, Peter Blake, sent you. If that wasn't enough, and I appreciate all the likes and subscribes for this show, but also for the new baby here, and that would be Bucs latest everyday daily Tampa Bay Buccaneer content, 10 to 15 minutes on YouTube at 11 a.m. And also they're firing up reels on Facebook because we got Bucs latest podcast page there. So go like and subscribe to that. Let's go out to the Carter Agency. We're on TikTok tonight. I guess they flagged my content. I was going to have to start out just a little bit later because they don't like the music. They don't like anything. They think this is unoriginal, which I don't understand why TikTok is doing that. None of this is unoriginal. None of it. Everything is original. Everything we have public domain to, guys. But thanks a lot to the Carter Agency right there. Of course, we will be a part of this, the Tampa Bay Sports Collectors Expo on September 19th, as Ian Beckles, James Wilder Jr. have been announced. Let's go out to the comments because we're going to read, and there's a reason why I'm going out to the comments first. No phone calls right now because, again, I'm going to set the table and you're going to come and eat. I got something to say and I'm going to say it. And whether people like it or not, that's tough. Because this is the great thing about having your own platform. You can basically do whatever you want to. There are things that you have to consequences for that sometimes, and I'm okay with that. But let's go out to the comments here. Let's go out to Roger Shue.
Acknowledge me.
Let's go Webheads first as usual. Let's go out to Kirby here. Yep, thank you very much for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to, I guess it's Emerson Ryan. Thank you very much. He says, go Bucs, go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Stop. Wait up.
Go Bucs.
He's excited.
Go Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Go Bucs.
How about them Bucks, baby?
Go Bucs. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. This is what I want to kind of get to. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Glazers whip once again on a bad decision by hiring an outsider to take over for the play-by-play call on the radio. It should have been TJ Reeves. Completely agree with you on that. You know how I feel about TJ Reeves. He's a mentor. He's a friend. I love the guy. He's always had my back, and he's the reason why I do the Sports Web in the first place, because a lot of the opportunities that I've gotten to do the Sports Web is from Mr. Reeves. and I don't want to age him out, but that's how much respect I have for him. So I was disappointed yesterday with the decision by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love this team. I love this organization. If you have any doubts, please just tune in to the last 6 to 7 years of this show. Please, if you have any doubts about my love for the Tampa Bay Buccaneer organization. They have a right to make that decision if they want to. And, of course, they named Tony Castricone as the veteran broadcaster from the University of Washington as the new radio play-by-play guy. And I'll go ahead and read this, and then I'll get into what I want to talk about. Following a comprehensive nationwide search, we are thrilled to welcome Tony to the Buccaneers. This is from Buccaneers Chief Operating Officer Brian Ford. Tony distinguished himself through his professionalism, preparation, passion, and ability to connect with audiences. He understands the responsibility that comes with his role and possesses the talent and authenticity to build meaningful relationship with Buccaneer fans for years to come. It's all well and good. Again, they can make that decision if they want to. I don't agree with it. I told you why. When a guy spends over a decade paying his dues and he's loyal to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as an organization, in my opinion, he should have got the job. You can't put a price on experience. You just can't. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. When I first started out this show, I wasn't very good, and I was okay with that. You know why? Because it's all about putting in the seconds, putting in the minutes, putting in the hours, putting in the months, putting in the years to do something like this. And I still don't think I'm that great. I got to get better and better and better. We're talking about a true professional who has put his soul into this, his blood, sweat, and tears. So, of course, I'm going to be disappointed. Again, I hope the new guy works out. But I don't think you can put a price on experience. I also will tell you this. The reason why we have TJ on the show, because he knows that organization inside and out. With the 18 years that he is dedicated to that job. He does a hell of a job. If I could emulate him, I would. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to emulate professionals like TJ Reeves, like JP Peterson. Even if Leo Haggerty doesn't want to be a part of the show, trying to eliminate him with all the years. Ira Kaufman, guys like that. That's who you're trying to emulate. So to say I was just a little bit disappointed, yeah, just a little bit. Because I know how it feels to put your heart and soul into something. You remember, you followed this show for a long time. I didn't get the opportunity to be credentialed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't take that lightly. That's heart and soul. That's 8 years old, Peter Blake, having a dream and fulfilling it. And when you get told by somebody that somebody's better than you, people go, well, you move on. That's right, but you also take it personally. Because when I get on this camera, and I know when TJ gets on the camera, we're ready to just be the best that we can be. And I know that sounds generic, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way we're made. So I had a little chip on my shoulder. And I've lost jobs. And I've failed. And listen, you're going to fail in this business. This is what it's about. Like, if you're not fired and hired from multiple jobs, then you're not in the broadcasting business. And listen, I'm not, the greatest professional or have all these followers or have all these likes and shares. And we're guilty of it sometimes. And we get lost in that. What about loyalty? What about experience? What about knowing the team? Again, I don't think you can put a price on that. I don't. So yeah, I feel strongly about it. But I remember my failures as a broadcaster, and they're not failures. They're not. This is not a failure by TJ Reeves. He'll be back. He'll be doing something. He'll either be with the Bucs or somebody else, but he'll be doing it because that's how damn good he is at his job. That's what I'm striving to be also. And I remember when I had my setbacks, the first guy to give me a call on the phone and saying, give me the advice. Oh, okay, Peter Blake, show me who you are. What you going to do about it? What are you going to do? I would say the same thing to TJ. TJ Reeves, what are you going to do? I know what you're going to do. So I got that off my chest. I'm good to go. That's how I feel. Now it's your turn. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. And again, you can agree with me or you cannot. That's the great thing about the sports web. That is the great thing about it. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a take. It doesn't necessarily mean you're right. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm always right. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. But I'll tell you right now, there's one thing that I'm always about. I'm about loyalty in this business. I'm always going to have my friends back. I'm always going to root for my friends, and I'm definitely rooting for you. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Let's go ahead and go out to Trevor. Trevor leading it off. Well, he's not going to lead it off. He'll call back. Always about that. I feel, again, I go back to it. Like, we're so lost in this whole social media shuffle, right? We're so lost in it. We got to be loyal to each other. We got to root on each other. We got to be happy for each other. When we do something, I'm happy for my people. I'm happy for Harry the Greek. I'm happy for Tampa Bay Ray Kennedy. I'm happy for Travis Faley. I'm happy for Jason Powers. I'm happy for JP Peterson. And I'm certainly damn happy for TJ Reeves. I am. I'm always going to have loyalty. That is one thing that I don't even back down from, ever. If you hear that passion, that's not manufactured. That's real. That's real emotion here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. All right. So thank you very much for that. That's how I feel. I hope it works out. I do. And I know it's going to work out for TJ Reeves any way it goes. And we'll have him on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. We will. Lifetime friend. All right, Chris Cole, let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Let's go Bucs.
It's exciting.
Let's go Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Let's go Bucs. Good stuff there. Thank you very much, Christopher Cole. Let me go out to Steve Stansfield. At least he's representing Washington. Huskies, 2018 Vita Vea, 2021 JTS. Bus retired, yes, at 27. 2022 Cade Otton between hit and miss. 2024 J-Mac and Devin Colt. Trevor Miller says, what's up? You tried to call in, call back.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you. Let me go out. He doesn't have the history and knowledge of this football team like TJ does. The man's been waiting for 30 years and just threw it away. I agree. But, sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes it's the way it is in broadcasting. You just got to deal with it. You got to take that 45-inch step forward like my old Marine Corps boot camp. Yeah, that's right. I'm bringing out Marine Corps boot camp because you got failures in life and you can't look down. You got to look ahead and take that 45-inch step forward. Let me go out to Curtis. Curtis, welcome to the Evolution. Curtis? I don't have any calls right now. What is going on with this? So we'll see what's going on with our phone lines. We'll get back to it. We'll read these comments and we'll continue to do what we do here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. That's the business. That's how it goes. All right, let me go out to Curtis. Curtis, are you there? Stand by, Kurt. I don't know what is going on here. Hold on. Kurt, are you there? Hold on. Stand by. Kurt, are you there? Oh, you got to love this. You got to love this. All right. Kurt, are you there? Stand by, guys.
Had him and then he left me.
There you go, Curtis. Go ahead. Welcome to the Evolution. You got to love the switch around there. I switched it around. Go ahead, my friend.
Oh, man, I was just calling because I was listening to you on your rant this morning.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
I mean, hey, brother, listen. People don't know how to be loyal. That's why you have bandwagon jumpers.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna say it. This is how I feel about it, and I don't want to make the whole show about that, but it's just for me, it was important to put it out there because he is my friend and I got his back and I've got my friend's back. I got your back, Curtis. I got everybody's back.
Peter, we know how you are, but listen, I'm gonna give you some good news.
Sure,
okay?
Go for it, my friend. Go for it.
Me and this beautiful young lady that I'm sitting next to.
Yes.
We are making a date for October 18th to come be with you for the Steelers versus the Bucs.
All right. Well, sounds good. I think she's a keeper because, by the way, if she's hanging out with you, you're a good man, but she's hanging out with you, and you're deciding to spend your time with me on October 18th.
Wait.
I think she's a keeper there.
She's a Steelers fan.
Oh, she's a Steelers fan. Oh, well, we got work to do, my friend. You got work to do.
So she's going to wear her Ben Roethlisberger jersey.
Yeah.
Oh God. Anyway,
what can
how
you do?
Doing, Peter, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm fired up. It's my favorite day of the week. It's Wednesday. We're getting ready to. Yeah, it's Hump Day. Absolutely Hump Day.
Are you ready for training camp to start?
I'm ready for training camp. But everybody's like, well, it's the law and there's nothing really to talk about. And I'm like, hogwash. There's always something to talk about. First, there has to be something to talk about because I do a damn show every day called Bucs Latest, 10 to 15 minutes of daily Tampa Bay Buccaneer content. So there's got to be something to talk about because I can't be doing AI. There's no way.
There's something that's been on my mind. I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna say it out here for all the fans.
Go for it.
If Baker Mayfield, hey, kids, anyway,
gotta love it.
If Baker Mayfield takes this team, let's say to the NFC Championship game, and you don't pay him before he takes us to the NFC Championship game, is he going to be worth the money then?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think he's worth the money at this point because we've seen what he can do. I mean, again, the production doesn't lie, right? I mean, what is it? 95 touchdowns, 37 interceptions. Here's a guy that when healthy and when the pieces around him are healthy can be one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Now, you go back to last year, it was disappointing, but I think a lot of fans out there are a victim of the moment. And I think people go and saying, look at his past. That is not a fair assessment when you've got a guy that has multiple offensive coordinators every year. That doesn't help a quarterback's development. Didn't help with the reshuffling of the offensive line and missing wide receivers and missing a running back and and your defense giving up at some points in the year 28 points a game. That's not going to help either, but people will leave that stuff out. Fans will leave that stuff out to fit the narrative because they are so hell-bent on doing what doesn't work, which to me means you're insane, because if you're looking to draft a quarterback, first and foremost, do you think the Bucs are bad enough to draft a quarterback? And second, have you looked at the history? You haven't had a quarterback since Doug Williams in 1978 that turned out to be anything.
Correct. And then here's the bad thing. We're basically following the pattern. If you pay attention, Baker went through the same thing in Cleveland. How many offensive coordinators did he have in his first 3 or 4 years?
Yep.
It's the same stinking thing.
Yep.
And you know what? Anytime he's been healthy, he has always overcome.
Mm-hmm.
And after the year, let's be for real. Most of this team was beat up last year.
Yeah.
You never knew who was playing and who wasn't playing.
You have Graham Barton, who played all the snaps last year, and he was your left tackle in week 1. So, I mean, he was your left tackle up until the Philly game. Right. That's not going to help. It's not going to help, man. It's not.
And then the left guard got switched in and out all season.
Yep.
Cody Mott was out all season.
Yep.
And the right tackle, it was a rotating door on the offensive line all last year.
Yeah.
Not to mention the receiver room.
Okay.
We were literally down to Sterling Shepard, Abuka, and Tyler Johnson at the end of the year.
Well, not Tyler Johnson. You think
Tyler
of Tez Johnson.
Yeah.
Tyler Johnson's gone, but that's okay. That's all right. You're exactly right.
So, but you were down to two rookies and a journeyman.
Right.
At wide receiver.
Yeah.
And Kalijah Chancey was hurt. The greatness of what is that guy's name that sucked so bad for us last year? Hassan Reddick. Oh my God.
Yes, man on the milk carton. He was terrible.
Put the drink down and eat your food.
What a waste.
Yeah, what a waste.
What a waste. What a waste. Peter, we could have paid you what he made, and you would have made a bigger impact.
Listen, we could have paid you what he made, and you would have made a bigger impact at that point. You're a big dude. I'm not a big guy. I'm trying to work out, stay in shape, but I'm nowhere near your size or these defensive lineman sizes. So I'm going to take my chances with you or somebody out there. Like Big Jim, Jim there from Ohio. I'll take my chances with him over me. But you're exactly right.
It's like, how can you expect your team to win? You have no chemistry. You have no consistency.
Yeah.
And you have stars hurt up and down the roster on both sides of the ball.
Mm.
You can't win like that.
You can't win.
And people always talk about next player up, but everybody, some of those second and third string players, there's reasons they're second and third string players.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm ready for football to start, and I can't wait.
I am too, my friend.
I can't wait to show everybody how wrong they are.
I can't wait either. I think, a lot of the Bucs fan base right now doesn't expect a lot, but I think the excitement should be there when it comes to this team. Curtis, I got to run, man. Appreciate the call. Use the second one.
All right, brother.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Let me go out to Trevor. Yes, Trevor from North Carolina. Trevor, welcome to the Evolution.
What's going on, Peter?
What's going on, boss? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I got Bucs fever, man.
Everybody's got Bucs fever. Who doesn't have Bucs fever? By the way, let me go ahead and update everybody because some people want to troll me out there. You little trolls. It's June 24, 2026, and Todd Bowles is still your coach.
It's exciting!
It is exciting, Todd. You are still the coach, and to the chagrin of a lot of Bucs fans out there. So there you go. Just got to put that update out there. I need my update music. I need the CNN. This is CNN with.
It's exciting!
Exactly, or this.
We got the dub, baby!
Or this one.
Yeah!
Hopefully he's doing a lot of that this year. All right, what's on your mind, boss?
There's a lot. I got Bucs fever, man. I'm actually watching a throwback game right now. Like, I'm talking about way back in the day.
What are we watching? What throwback game at this point?
I'm watching the Bucs playing against the Chicago Bears, Week 5, 1989. James Wilder is the running back.
Hold on. Let me see if I remember this now. Let me see if I can go back into my memory banks here. This is the 48-42 game, I believe, and it's between Testaverde and Carrier. They go off in this game. Is that not correct?
Yes. Man, there's no getting over on you, Peter.
Well, and I don't think Wilder was around at that point. I believe Wilder was in Washington, and I don't know how I remember this as a kid. But you always remember some things, and I always remember learning about Wilder. You had books, right? Kids, it wasn't just the internet. You had to go books, and they had the book there. It's about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the history of it, it had Wilder in it. And then one day you turn on your TV, and Wilder is in a Washington Redskins uniform. I believe it's like 1987, 1988, if I'm correct. So I think Wilder was already added there. I think you're thinking of maybe Loris Tate.
Hold on. Let me look at the.
I think it's Loris Tate, bro.
Let me look at the next. Okay, so I'm watching a play right now.
Yes.
It's
thinking.
like the second quarter. Tampa Bay's up 28-14.
Yes.
Well, it says a 2-minute warning, but you know what? You're probably right. But I'm getting distracted watching the game. I need to be paying attention to you, Peter.
Please. That's funny though, because I remember that game. I remember why, because it was a road game, right? It's not a home game; it's a road game.
No, it's actually a home game. We're in our all whites.
Okay, and the reason why that was sold out at the time is because half of the stadium were Bear fans. Because what every Bucs fan knows is that you had a thing like blackouts, kids, and when Bucs fans didn't show up because the Bucs were so bad at that point, the only time the Bucs were on TV at home during that period was when Chicago Bears or Green Bay Packer fans filled those stands. Now you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. You're right. Matter of fact, I remember as recent as, what was it, 2023?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, we played the Bears in Tampa.
Yep.
I was at that game, and granted, we won the game, but I was not happy with all those Bear fans. And I was like, y'all guys kidding me, bro? Like, are we in Chicago right now, or are we in Tampa, Florida? Like, what the hell's going on?
Yep.
But nonetheless, we got the dub. Like Todd Bowles say, we got the dub, baby. So it didn't matter.
Right.
But yeah. But you know, what I was going to say some things about TJ.
Go for it.
So you know, when I first really started paying attention to the Bucs, not necessarily like I would watch the games or whatever, but when I started following the headlines and you know what's going on daily with the Bucs, you know, TJ was one of the first guys that I listened to Bucs wise. I mean, I know I've seen the Pewter Report,
right,
and you know, a couple other people that you know covered the Buccaneers, but TJ has definitely been one of the first ones that you know I love.
Yep.
And he's like you said, he's like in my opinion, he's like a legend down there in Tampa. And I think and he's really great at his job. That's and I know that matters.
Yep.
That's number one.
True professional.
So it's not about to me, it's not even about favoritism. Is he great at his job? You're damn right he is.
Yep.
But let's get that out the way. Second of all, the dude is humble as hell, and I know this, and I'm not saying this because I seen it, because he answered a question on a live chat. And no, I remember, what was it, 2023? I met TJ.
Mm-hmm.
We played the Tennessee Titans. We won that game. After the game, a lot of us met up at the press box, the restaurant right down the street from the stadium.
I remember seeing you there. I met you there too. I was with them.
Yeah.
I was
you
there.
were there too.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's where I think I initially met you, and I initially met TJ, and I looked at you. I was like, oh shit, that's TJ Reeves. You know what I mean? I was just like, yo, to me, that was the equivalent of meeting one of my favorite Bucs players.
Right.
And
that's
you know,
great,
when I met him, he was the most humble dude I ever met in my life, and I'm in my mind, I'm thinking yo, this dude's a freaking legend, bro.
Yep.
He's covered all these great players. He's talked to all these freaking head coaches. he's like done these podcasts talking about the Buccaneers. He's had legendary guests on.
Yep.
And like here, my regular ass, and he's talking to my regular ass like I belong in the same atmosphere as him. You know what I mean? And I'm not downplaying myself like I'm just like a peasant or whatever, but I'm a regular guy. I'm a regular Bucs fan, and he's talking to me, and he's sitting down with me like I'm one of the guys, and he ain't known me from Jack or Harry.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so that's the kind of guy that he is, and and it's hard. It usually people have one or the other. What I mean by that is either they're really great at a job, and most people are just like arrogant.
Yep. A-holes.
Or maybe they're not that great, but they're humble.
Right.
TJ's both. He's both. And so I would have loved for him to be the play-by-play. I love one of my favorite parts about the season is the very next day on Mondays, the Nothing But Bucs podcast. I listen to it religiously after whether it's a win or a loss. I love hearing his like take on how the game was played.
Yep.
He's awesome at it. And I'm a bit disappointed myself too.
He does a great job with that. He does a great job with other podcasts, and he's called college football games and college basketball games. So
right.
So he's been on Fox Sports Radio.
Fan.
I mean, he's not some small chump or something. He's been there. He's done that. He's been in the rodeo. It's not his first dance or first rodeo. So he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to do it. And you're exactly right. I love listening to that podcast on Monday. If I'm not doing a show, which I usually do, but if I'm not doing a show or I'm driving on Tuesday, I'll drive Uber, I'll drive around and I'll listen to it. So it passes the time because he does such a phenomenal job. And then you get a chance to hear Gene's calls and everything like that. And he breaks down. And I like the breakdown and the X's and O's because he takes you there and there is urgency. And again, I'm not saying this guy that they hired is not good. He's got good pipes. He's got a good history. And again, good luck to him. But, I feel a certain way and I was going to share it tonight. And if some people agree with it, cool. If you don't agree with it, okay, good. But I'm always going to say what's on my mind first and foremost. Because there's one guy in this community that I also used to listen to besides your TJ Reeves, and that was the big dog in Steve Dumick. Say whatever you want to, but he always told it like it was. And also my guy, Howard Cosell, that's another guy that I definitely try to model my sports broadcasting career with, because he always told it like it was. So if you're going to do something in this life, if you're going to stand for something, make sure whatever you say means something at the end of the day. Trevor, what else, buddy?
Well, and I just want to, take the time to like appreciate the things that you do.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
I try.
Yeah, and you do, and you do such an excellent job, because I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but I'm just going to, like you said, you just got to tell it like it is sometimes.
Yep.
Like I've seen like people online that just like criticize the Bucs, whether it's in the comments or whether they make like these small videos, like, just basically like criticizing the Bucs every move. And I just come out and say, like, respectfully, a lot of these people that are doing it, like, they're trash. They have no talent. And you have talent, and I know that sounds a little harsh. I know it's not easy. You know what I mean? I know like what you do is not easy, Peter. You know what I mean? You make it look easy, but I know it's not easy.
Oh no, it's not easy. But you know what? Yeah. If it was easy, then would you really do it? It comes down to that. What was it? What was that line from a League of Their Own? Right? Tom Hanks, Gina Davis. It got too hard, and he says, "What does he say in that movie? If it wasn't hard, would you do it?" I mean, same thing. Yeah. I mean, especially after the game, when you're on the field, it's 30 to 35 minutes. You got to hit that deadline. Like the sound's got to be right. Everything's got to be right. We got to talk Buccaneers. And if they lose, I know that I'm probably going to be there for the next two hours. And hopefully I don't get, sprinkled on by the sprinkler and ruin my laptop, which has happened. It's happened before when I went out there in a rainstorm and I see TJ in the peripheral there. Get out, go off the line. And I'm like, nope, just going to do what I do here. Just going to, just going to continue to do what I'm doing and make it happen and not care about my laptop. And then all of a sudden, $1,700 to $2,000 later, bloop, there's a new laptop. So, but I do this for you guys, not just for me. I love to do it. I've always wanted to do it. Like I said, 8-year-old kid, Peter Blake, the guy that my dad used to tell me, you look like a deer in headlights. And some people still think I'm a deer in headlights, but I'm not. So I've always loved this. I love this every day of the week. And it's probably why I'm not married and don't have any kids at this point, because this is my true love. Trevor, anything else here on the evolution, my friend?
Well, hey, Peter, I'll say this. It's not Bucs related, but as far as kids, look, I have 2 kids. I was married at one point. I got a divorce. And let me tell you, that child support is a bitch.
Yeah, well, see, listen, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going down that road at all. Because there is some type of a single epidemic at this point. I was going to pick the right one, and she was going to be, we're not going to have a divorce. There's not going to be, any child support, anything like that. So maybe I'm a little bit too cautious at this point, although I'm wearing orange right now. So I'm like, what is it? The crossing guard. I'm like the crossing guard when it comes to dating at this point. Trevor, appreciate the call. As always, use the second one, my friend. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Open phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. YouTube super chats are open already. People donating to this. I love that. I was saying like and subscribe to the Sports Web on YouTube. YouTube super chats are open. Facebook stars are open. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram Live. We're on LinkedIn Live. I'll try to be professional, but most likely it won't happen. All these great social media platforms. So we're going to read these comments from all you guys out there, and we'll get into more of this show about what Bruce Arians had to say, an update on the Baker Mayfield situation. Jason Lang, everybody's hit me in my inbox. By the way, inbox is always open, right? So it's always open for you guys. Like, what if you need something? I'm here for you. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, but you never know. So if you ever hit me up, you need something, I'm here for you. Just know that. Not just your sports broadcaster, not just your local sports broadcaster that covers the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Tampa Bay Rays, which last check they were winning, so that's always a good thing. My goodness, the panic button for the Tampa Bay Rays fan base has been pushed. We'll have to get El Bushman on here to calm everybody down here eventually. But it's baseball, ebbs and flows. Tampa Bay Lightning, again, your neighborhood sports broadcaster is always open to you. So, and that phone number is real. Like, that's not a fake number. That's a real number. I had a woman call the other night from work, Miss DK. She called and had no idea she was calling during the show, but she did. So it's open. I mean, and people go, well, why do you give out your phone number? Because it's because it means something. Because that's the real number. This is my life. I'm giving out my personal number to you, my personal feelings to you. I hope you do the same to me here on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. King Cook 1485. What's good, Peter? What's good with Theo?
Oh, yeah.
King Cook again. What's good, webheads? Love those webheads out there. Eric says, let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Stop. Wait up.
Let's go Bucs.
It's exciting.
It is exciting time.
Fire the cannon.
I'm still going to play that. Going to still play this
How
too.
about them Bucks, baby?
Even though he's not a part of the Bucs organization, I don't care. He's always going to be a part of the Bucs organization there with Byron. If the big fella Vita had a good year, he's going to get Baker money. I don't know if he's going to get Baker money, but there's definitely, and again, I put this out there on Bucs Latest, concern rate 1 to 10 when it comes to big Vita Vea. People go on Jeffrey Simmons, sign that big time contract. He's a little bit younger, a little bit different position, but I get it. That's where the market is. So where is it? Is it 28? Is it 26? Is it 27? How concerned are you about that situation? You can put those comments in the box from 1 to 10 on how you're concerned about that. Tim says, good evening, Peter. Good evening to you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to Marshall here, our newest webhead. Lock Baker up, the franchise being cheap again. At least he's a bridge to our newest quarterback in a loaded draft. At the most, he can take us to a Super Bowl. Listen, it's all going to work out. And like all these analysts saying, it's a bad look and the Bucs, they don't sign their own players. It's hogwash. It's clickbait. Because you look back at the history of the Bucs and Jason Licht, he takes care of his own players that play well for him. So just relax. Let's see how this works out. And I know, hopefully I'll be reporting that Baker Mayfield has a new contract extension here sooner than later. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Corey, welcome to the Evolution. What's on your mind tonight?
Happy Hump Day, man.
Happy Hump Day to you.
Hump Day?
Yes, sir. Yes. Happy Hump Day, buddy. What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I want to talk about Vita, man. I love Vita, man, but, man, Vita done got, 2 paydays after the rookie contract?
Yeah, but at the time he signed that extension in 2018, he was the 6th highest defensive tackle. Now it's gone down to 20th now. So, of course, he wants a bump. He's getting up there in age, but of course he wants a bump.
He's a zero-top gap filler. I mean, sometimes he'll get you 4-5 sacks.
Yeah.
I mean, but he really need to just strap up and play, man. I mean, he done got his payday. You know what I mean? Yeah, he keep trying to get more and more payday. Like,
well, yeah.
I don't understand it. You know what I mean? He's a good zero gap filler. You know, on that 3-down lineman. But man, come on, man.
Well, I think
that's why they went and got some of them other boys too, man. Like that big boy from Clemson.
Yep.
And stuff like that. Yeah, I think they kind of felt like this was coming about.
Well, it's certainly a possibility. Look, DeMonte Capehart, we know that he could play that William Golston position for them, the 5 technique. We also know that maybe he's big enough.
Oh, he kick all the way outside. Big boy can go all the way outside.
Oh, yeah. That's why they drafted him. That's what they explained when they drafted him out of Clemson. They think he's athletic enough. 4'8" guy, over 300 pounds. That's that athletically gifted. They're going to definitely use him, and they may use him in that William Golston situation. I want them to give him a bump of some kind, and then I want to see what happens with this line with him, and because he's taking on these double and triple teams, and then you have nobody there, so that's why your pass rush is suffering. Now you got him in the mix. You double triple team on him. Good luck with Yaya Diaby. Good luck with Ruben Bain Jr. Good luck with Kalijah Kancey, who's the biggest key to that defensive line. I want to see this all play out. So I hope there's not a holdout. I don't think that's in the Bucs style. People are going, don't be surprised if they trade him. They're not going to trade him. Jason Licht knows how important, even though, again, Vea's up there age, 31 years old.
Yeah, man. I mean, what else he want, man? I mean, I don't know, man.
Now,
I understand the NFL. You got to try to get your money, man. But he already got a payday.
Well, you got a payday, but he's looking for another one. So we'll see, what kind of contract it is. If it's a 2-year or 3-year contract, again, the market says, he's worth $27 million. That's according to Sporadic. So how concerned are you about this contract situation from 1 to 10 right now, Corey?
I'm kind of concerned because, like, I mean, I really wanted to play because what he do at that zero tech.
Yeah,
man, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you really messing up the structure of the team right now,
Well, again,
maybe if we can avoid years and give it to him on the back end,
Yeah, I don't think he's messed up the structure at this point. I think what it comes down to is trying to figure out what you're going to do with Baker Mayfield, and then once you take care of that situation, then you can kind of free up some things and Jason Licht and
what they want to wait till the end of the season to go ahead and extend Baker.
They got a deadline. So we'll see if that happens. I think again sooner rather than later. That's the eternal optimist to me. I haven't heard anything. I don't have no inside of knowledge of that, but just Jason Light's comments the last couple months here seems like they want to get a deal done. Baker, he wants to stay here. He wants to stay here with his family. Seem like they want to get it done. So what's the holdup? The holdup is, again, the market. It starts at $50 million. What are the salary cap ramifications at that point? How much are you willing to pay him? And then if you're paying him this amount, how much can you pay Vea? How much can you pay Yaya Diaby? And remember here, Corey, the Bucs do this. They kind of work a little bit later because they've done this the last couple of years, especially with Luke Gedeke and, of course, Zion McCollum, signing them to contract extensions late in the process here. So who's to say, listen, maybe the deadline is training camp, but at the end of it, they are negotiating and great terms, and they get this done with Baker Mayfield a couple days after training camp. I still think that deal gets done because both sides want to get it done.
Yeah. I'm not a capologist, but a lot of them boys we got young, right? A lot of them still on their rookie deals, and you got a couple coming on a 5th-year option. So, maybe they do got enough money to go ahead and knock it out and and get them right. I don't know.
A lot of capologists on Facebook. I don't understand how they go from being some of them are dentists and doctors. They don't even play one on TV, and then they're capologists. Some of these people, they're capologists. They can't even budget their own budget. I mean, worry about your own stuff there. Maybe don't spend so much time at McDonald's or all the. Listen, I love McDonald's fast food, but you can't eat all that stuff when you get older. But maybe worry about buying less shoes at the end of the day. Maybe try to budget your account out, having the same energy as the kids would say, and stop trying to be a capologist. Because here's what we know: those guys over there are elite when it comes to making contracts happen, having the flexibility when it comes to the salary cap. And you know how I feel about the salary cap. It's like the national deficit, right? I mean, we always talk about it like we're losing all this money and gas prices are going up. People are still going out. People are still, doing their thing. There's still money there. You just got to find a way to provide it. So we'll see how much money they provide. So what you think,
Peter, is how much willing the Glazers are willing to spend?
I think they're willing to spend when it comes to Mayfield. I think it's over $50 million. I think that's your starting point. That's where you're at this juncture. And then you can kind of structure this, whether it's a 2 or 3 year deal. Vea, maybe a 2-year deal at that point, and you go from there. And again, you can restructure some things around and make some money come. And I think the Glazers know how important Baker Mayfield is. And this may be a Glazer decision. This may be the Glazers saying, you know what? We need to get this done. It's a bad look right now. They may step into this process. But again, I trust Jason Licht. I trust Mike Greenberg. I trust that brain trust over there because they never let me down. Even the Mike Evans situation. Well, Mike Evans left. It wasn't because they didn't offer him the money. They wanted to. They offered him
Mike
more money. Mike wanted to leave.
At what Tom Brady did. He tried to do what Tom Brady did.
Right. Fine. I mean, they've never. I don't see any big time players walking out the door. I mean, Tom Brady retired. They did everything they could. I don't forget that. A lot of Bucs fans have selective amnesia when it comes to this organization. But I'm here to remind you again. Keep the same energy, and I'm doing that here on a Wednesday night. What else, Corey?
Oh, that's what, man. I thank you for taking the call, man.
Yes,
I let somebody else get in there, but yeah, man, I just was wondering about that. I really need to go ahead and play, man.
All right. Well, if you can't play, we'll get you out there. How big are you? You ready to strap up here? Get that helmet ready?
I can't. No. You need.
What do you mean?
To play that.
Well, how big are you, buddy? Come on. I know you can get out there.
I'm 2 fish. But
okay.
I ain't that big.
Well, all right, Corey, appreciate you as always. All right.
All right.
Use the second call. All right. I'm recruiting for the Bucs. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like the assistant GM or something, assistant scout here for the Bucs. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Open phone line 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391 on X. If I didn't mention it, on Facebook Live, on YouTube, on LinkedIn Live, Instagram Live, TikTok right now. Thank you very much for watching over there. Let's continue to read comments here. Looking forward to what you're going to say. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go out to this guy. I'll get back to the comments in a moment. This is how it goes, guys.
Damn it, Jim. What the hell's the matter with you?
Jim for OHIO. What's on your mind tonight? Welcome to the Evolution.
So what old Bruce Arians say? I missed it.
Well, I haven't really read that yet, but
go ahead and read it. We're gonna get it break it down.
All right. So okay. Well, this is what I was gonna say. This was from our friends there at Pewter Report because they had BA, former Libra there, not a former Libra, a Libra, just like yours truly. I believe his birthday's the same as mine, October 3rd. He said about Mayfield, his grits, everything about him. He's one of the most accurate guys we've ever evaluated coming out of college. Has high grades on him. I was with CBS when he was a rookie and went up and did a couple of his games. The way he practices, the enthusiasm he brings to a Friday practice is amazing. Always loved him. I thought he was a great replacement. It's not easy to walk in and take Tom Brady's place, but the one guy that could do it mentally and physically tough enough is Baker. Also had this to say about Baker. With the approach here from trying to alleviate those hits, he says don't let them in there to hit him. Where he's running, he thinks he's a fullback. The first time I talked to him, I said, look, do we need to put bigger shoulder pads on your ass or what? Just be a little smarter about taking some of these hits. You've already won this whole town over. You don't have to show anybody how tough you are anymore. We know you're tough. Just be smarter. Never scared, just smarter. Never scared. I love that. What was that? What was that song? The BA is quoting, what was the guy? Bone Crusher. Little Bone Crusher.
Scared.
I ain't never scared. How about that? You don't get a hip-hop reference on a sports talk show here like the Sports Web. I love the Bone Crusher reference because that's from Madden video games there. So there you go. Go ahead. Go for it. Do it. Never scared. I know you can do it, buddy, because you're a big guy. So that's your song right there. You're walking in the club and you go, you ain't never scared. Nobody's scared of Big Jim here. Nobody.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with
What
you?
the hell's wrong with anybody that face Jim?
I
Nobody's
can't say
scared of
too
you.
much because he cussed, though.
Well, you can't do that. We can't do any cursing on here because TikTok will
Yeah,
restrict me.
YouTube, they be marking you for death.
Yeah, so you're to the gallows with you. No more broadcast. By the way, Facebook pay me for reals. Thank you very much for that, Facebook. I love the monetization, all the extra bonuses. Love the fact, webheads and Tampa Bay sports fans, that you love the content. Continue to love the content, and Facebook will continue to pay me along with YouTube. There you go. All right, with that out of the way, yes, your PSA for the night. Jim, what's on your mind,
All
boss?
right, we got Vita Bay. How long until you got to get paid?
I don't know. I think the Baker situation comes first. What's first, the chicken or the egg? I think it's Baker Mayfield, and then it goes Vita Vea. Once you have the Baker Mayfield contract solved, then I think Vita Vea gets paid. How about that?
All right, but what did he say? The guy that called in just a minute ago, he said he didn't had 2 pay bumps.
Yeah, we had a couple. He had a rookie deal, and then he had the deal there. He got a contract extension.
No, we didn't count the rookie deal. That's because he came in, he was sweet.
Right, but you got another deal. I mean, I think he got the first contract there, the rookie deal, and then he got a contract extension. So I guess that's what he counts as 2. It's really 1 extension. He hasn't gotten 2 contracts at this point. But again, at the time that he signed that extension with the Bucs, how important was he during that Super Bowl year? How important has he been on that defensive line for this team? Been one of the most consistent players.
Let's put it this way for the other fans: if he leave, will somebody pay him what he wants?
Absolutely. I think there's definitely teams out. I don't even want to think about that. Let's not think about that. Okay. Let's not put that into the existence here. Don't be one of those Bucs fans on Facebook that turns my hair gray every time I see these stupid comments. And it's the same people. They never say anything positive about the Bucs. It's like the sky is falling, the Bucs stink, fire the coach, fire the GM, fire the quarterback, fire my mama, fire my grandma, kick my puppies, kick seals. Don't let the old lady cross the road because I'm gonna cut her in line. These are the type of people you deal with on social media. You gotta have a woosah, right? Go ahead.
Yep. You got to woosah.
Yes, I got to woosah it out, really.
Where your partners in crime today?
I don't know where they're at. I think they're both. They're getting into mischief and mayhem at this point. Hopefully, they're being good, as the great TJ Reeves would say.
They both retired now, so they ain't working now.
Oh, they're not retired. They're just taking a little break here, because it's the off season. But it's never the off season on the sports web, right? I mean, we're always open for business.
Harry the Greek said he got to ramp it back up about that time.
He's gonna ramp it back up. Trust me. They're all gonna ramp it back up here. We're getting ready to ramp it back up. I got some surprises
I like you guys
here.
Working together, but don't talk about that baseball stadium.
Well, we ain't doing that again. No stadium talk at this point. That's on the level of talking religion and politics on this show. It's not happening. I'm just not doing it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We feel passionate about that stadium situation, so we'll see how it goes. All right. So what else,
Somebody's
my friend?
Have to say, I told you so when it get done.
Oh, it's gonna be me. I'm looking at it right now, looking in the camera. They're gonna be saying, you were right, Peter, and I'm okay with that. And if I'm wrong, I'll say, you know what, I was wrong. I mean, wrong about a lot of things at this point. Geez, I mean, if I was right about everything, give me the lottery tickets, I'd be a millionaire at this point.
Well, I'll keep listening, and this show so far, I'm liking it. And if you like the content, pay me for the content.
There you go. YouTube super chats are open. Facebook stars are open. We love that. Yes.
What you're saying?
I don't know. Well, bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. Go do it.
Yeah, bring your passion, bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense.
There you go. Love it, Jim. Appreciate the call as always. All right, my friend.
All right. Hey, give me a Reuben Bain.
Oh, I got you, Reuben Bain. Here we go.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
You love that, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. All right, later.
All right, later. Good stuff there. All right, real quick. I'll get back to the comments in just a moment, but I kind of want to pitch something that I found because I'm new ambassador of this company. It's called Deutsch Snacking Dough right there. It's cookie dough. And listen, guys, I have to eat this kind of stuff because it's not full of sugar. You know, it's vegan. It's all natural at the end of the day. Look, I'm 47 years old. I got to eat right. I'm, trying to snack on the run. And sometimes, protein shakes, protein bars are not where it's at. And you want to go and you want to get like cookies and stuff like that. And you got this right here. It's Deutsch, again, snacking dough. And I will get my code out there, but it is great. It tastes like cookies. It's good for you. And you don't feel bad about it in the long run. It doesn't make you feel bad because it doesn't have all these sugar and preservatives and all this other nonsense. Again, it's vegan. It's plant-based. Unbelievable. I'm going to continue to promote it. I'm going to put my link in there. You get a discount. And of course, if you see this video, tell them the Rolex reporter Peter Blake sent you. All right. Now that's out of the way. We'll continue to promote that. We'll continue to promote everything that we do on this show on the evolution of sports talk television, including your phone calls. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Let's go out to Child of Israel, Baker the Faker. He is not a Baker fan or a Bucs fan, I think. I don't know what he is. I know the Bucs are talking about adding a cornerback with Morrison injury, but what about a guard? I don't know. We drafted Billy Shrouth, returning Malk and Brederson, got Dan Feeney, Elijah Klein, some undrafted free agents. I think they're good there with the guard situation. Now, when it comes to the corners, yeah, that's a concern. That's a level of concern that Morrison, listen, they invested a second-round pick in him. You hope he's not injured. He is already injured. It's not a serious injury, but he was definitely, he was definitely hurt by the fact of, having the hamstring injury, missing all that time. They definitely have big expectations, as they should, because you move on from a Jamel Dean. Why? Because you have Jacob Parrish, who to me is the best corner on this team right now, Zion McCollum, and Keontae Scott. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Let's go out to this guy.
Mr.
Best of the Bays, Tampa Bay, Ray Kennedy. Welcome to the evolution of sports talk television on a
Hump Day
edition. What's up, boss? How you doing?
Brother, I'm doing good. But first of all, I already told you, I finally got a chance to get to watch the Hardy. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get this phone off my.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go, Nick. I can hear you.
No, I can hear you. That's good. There you go.
Thank you, brother. I finally got a chance to watch the Hardy Nickerson interview, and I love the fact that you had a chance to. You were talking to Hardy, and you said to him about the fact that he made he changed the cultural shift when he became a Buccaneer. But the fact that he was George Stewart, he had been a coach with him in Pittsburgh, and the fact that when he said that to you, I had forgotten, because we knew back in the day that George Stewart was the one person on Sam Weich's staff that kind of tied him back to Pittsburgh. But then when he mentioned Floyd the Rock Peters and you and I, brother, for a lot of people out there, I wanted to make sure I called in tonight and just told any Buccaneer fans out there, well, first of all, if you're not of our age, 47. I'll be 57 next week. Don't even try to go there.
Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Let's go hang out. Let's do something, man.
No, I appreciate it. If you don't know the Hardy Nickerson story, go back and watch and see what he meant, and the fact that but let me ask you, Peter.
Sure.
Let's throw it out there again. When's Hardy going to get that call? Is it going to be this year? There's going to be a game that we're going to go ahead and put number 56 up in the Ring of Honor over there at the Raymond James Stadium, or what?
Listen, I hope so, because if it is, then people can go and point to that interview and say, hey, maybe that was the catalyst for it. And I asked him straight out. And again, thank you very much to my friends there, Joe Bucks fan, because they shouted me out. Appreciate you always shouting out the sports web. Giving me kudos. That means a lot, especially interviewing a Nickerson. And I threw it out there, and I love the response. What do you think? I think my stats, paraphrasing, I think my stats speak for themselves, and he's exactly right. So I hope it is this year, because then we can sit here and say, hey, there it is right there. He was on the sports web live from the Tampa Bay Sports Expo, which, again, will be live out there on September 19th. Hopefully you and Harry join me then.
Yeah, and lockdown. And Ian Beckles going to be out there. And Ian, come on, brother. First of all, Ian's interview with you at the last Expo was fantastic.
Thank you.
But, there's no reason why I think, and I'm hoping that Ian, I think he's living the best life that Ian Beckles can live. And, I go back to when I used to see Ian Beckles and Tony Mabry at the Thunderdome back when the Lightning were playing the Philadelphia Flyers in the playoffs back in 1993. It's like,
no, you're wrong about this now. Let me correct you. It's 1990. No, it's 1996. 1996. You got
so that was the last year they were in there before they went over to the.
That's when they got the record there with Philadelphia, and they won a game. Actually, I think they lost the series, of course, to Philly at the time. Eric Lindros, but it was who was on that team? I'm trying to think of a
Lightning or
for the
Flyers.
Lightning. It was Grattan, wasn't it? Was it Grattan on the team in '96?
Brian
Bradley.
Yeah, and you had it wasn't Hobby Bullen because you go back and
it was Darren Poopa.
Darren Poopa.
Yes, I
and
know my history here, bro. Come on.
Well, I know that's why you're my boy. But I tell you what,
you're my boy,
I
Blue.
was there in one of the games, that playoff series, and we were sitting there. We had a guy, Bobby Gardner. Shout out, Bobby. He worked security there on the metal or the aluminum bleachers there at Tropicana Field, which was the Thunderdome, and it was behind where the Lightning shot first and third period. So we were given a Hextall. Oh, we were giving Ron Hextall so much crap. Of course, he was the goalie for the Flyers, and we were yelling, Hextall. But yeah, we set the NHL attendance record, which still stands today because even though there's great teams that really have great fan bases, it was the only time the team played in a stadium that was able to give them 31,000. I think it's 31,000. But
amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
Playoff team record actually still stands today for attendance. But I great show tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and ask, and I'll go because I want other people to call and get to the rest of the show. But so is Baker's deal going to get done? Is Jason Licht and Baker, regardless of which way the tug of war is going to go, it's going to get done before the season starts this year? Or do you think we're going to play out this year and both sides are ready to do that?
I think they'll be ready to do it. I don't sense any animosity. I know that Booger McFarland, who we've interviewed on this show, has come on here. He was kind of worried about that. But every time Jason Licht has had to say something about the Baker Mayfield contract situation, whether it was to JP Peterson or Rick Stroud, they are on his podcast. He's never had anything disrespectful to say about Baker and the negotiation. He's been very, respectful. So I don't sense any animosity at this point. I think that, again, this is about negotiation. Where the numbers at, they will come together. I believe they will get this contract extension done. And it's much to do about nothing. And if they don't, then again, the Bucs have the control at this point. They can either sign him after training camp, whether he's willing to accept that, or you play it out for this year. And if he plays well, you franchise him, or you figure out how that situation goes. By the way, he's on Netflix there. What was it? Quarterbacks year 3. I haven't seen the year 2 or year 1 yet.
Oh,
quarterback year 3. Is it year 3 of the quarterbers? I gotta.
Yeah, well, quarterback last year was wide receiver, right?
Right, I think so.
Before, but they also did quarterback. But I love. You're 100% right because there, in my mind, because of the fact that both sides are so cordial, there is no pissing match between either side as far as one side's not respecting the other. I think both sides realize that even going through a 2026 season, 2027, and Netflix and doing a quarterback, and regardless of the success we expect the Buccaneers to have this season, I think there's still a way that both sides could come out on the other side, and Baker gets paid a lot of money, and Jason Licht still gets credit for keeping one of the best quarterbacks in the league as far as what he means for this Buccaneers team. So, I mean, that's kind of a great thing. And going back, like you said, there's no animosity between the two parties. I think that going back to Antonio Brown, going back to a Devin White, going back to a Derek Brooks, but no, it was even beforehand. But there's been no animosity between Jason Licht
and
any of the players.
I don't sense it. Yeah,
that's probably one of the best suits of having the stability we've had. So great show, my brother.
Thank you.
Wait, you and I will talk soon, and I appreciate you taking my call.
Absolutely. Tampa Bay Ray Kennedy right there.
Mr. Kennedy!
All right. Thanks a lot for the call, man. We'll see you
soon.
Wait,
one last thing.
Yes.
Rick Rays win. Rays win.
Oh,
And
there we go.
Voice. We'll talk later.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, let's go out to this guy right here. Let's go out to Alex. Welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television on a happy
Hump Day
edition of the Sports Web. What's on your mind tonight, boss?
What are we talking about tonight?
Well, we were.
I'm just now popping. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a crazy couple weeks. Big stuff ahead.
I know it has, my friend. I know it has. We got big stuff ahead. We'll definitely be partnering on this. I'm definitely,
We
excited.
will be getting that. I will be sharing with you some good stuff in the next couple weeks. We're going to get ready for Buccaneer season. I know you and I are working on a plan with Crew Life and over there at the Leatherhead Tailgate. That's going to be fun. We got some big stuff coming up, and I'm excited about the future of this Bucs season. And speaking of the Bucs, what's going on with this Baker Mayfield contract?
Well, I will say, again, the update on this from Jason Licht, and he had some comments the other day on this. And again, it wasn't much of an update, if you will, but again, comments from Jason Licht. I'm looking for them right now as we speak. And this was on Sports Day Tampa Bay. Rick Stroud. Light had this to say: I have no concerns about that. I've talked to him about it. He's in a very good place right now. He just wants to win. He's a pro's pro. We have all the respect in the world. He's got a ball no matter what. We'll continue to have discussions and try to get this to a closure. But one thing I know personally that I can lay down is that he's going to play his ass off. That's Jason Licht right there. So, again, nothing new on this situation, and we'll keep you up to date when something happens. We got you, man. We got you covered here on the Evolution of Sports Talk.
There's a lot of stuff going on about Baker. Listen, I'm just going to kind of repeat what I've been saying for the last few weeks, and actually the last few months since the Bucs season ended, this last season. But listen, man, I'm just going to be honest with you. Listen, I love Baker, and I'm going to be honest with you. There's no better quarterback you're going to get right now in the current market with this situation.
Right.
From the Bucs, before training camp actually starts, 3 years, $50 to $60 million a year.
Okay.
Get it done.
All right.
Get it done, because honestly, who you got? Who you going to get? Who's going to be available if you let this quarterback? Which, by the way, don't think for 1 minute, for all you Bucs fans out there who are getting cocky, saying, "Oh, there's better options." I promise you,
lunatics.
I promise you, I know one team that I personally think that will open them arms up and let Baker come, and that is those Rams.
I don't think it's the Rams. I think
it's the Rams.
I think the future is with Simpson. They drafted him, first round pick. I don't think that's going to happen at this point. I think the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings could be a place for Baker.
Yeah.
I think the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers could be a place for Baker Mayfield.
Regardless.
Yes.
Baker Mayfield has made it known he loves Tampa.
Mm.
He may not be this elite top tier quarterback, and it may not be, but he's still a top 10 quarterback.
Mm.
I promise you, if for all these Bucs fans thinking out here we got better options, you don't want to see what's going to happen if you let him walk, because it ain't going to be good football. So listen, if I'm the Bucs, I don't know what's going on with the Glazers, and I wanted to bring something else in the conversation, and I don't want to get things hot tonight. But what is going on with the Bucs? Not hiring our boy TJ Reeves for the Buck radio job.
I've kind of, the play-by-play position, I've kind of made it known when it comes down to it, how I feel about it. I'm disappointed in the Bucs decision.
Disappointed.
They can hire whoever they want to, but I think when a man pays his dues, he works that hard, and I think Joe Bucs fan said it best. He's a soldier. How many soldiers do you have out there that will cover the organization, that will back the organization like he has, and he knows the history. That's what I love about TJ, is he knows the history of this team. We need more historical, facts and stories about this team, because there's a problem somewhat with this fan base right now. I really believe that, and I know there's some people calling right now. We'll get out to your calls. Stand by. But the fan base, they need to understand the history, the historical facts of it. And TJ's the one that can paint that picture like a Picasso. He can do that. So I think you're missing out on that. I don't think you could put a price on, those stories, that history with the Buccaneer organization. Again, you just can't put a price on that experience.
If you're watching out there, TJ, we love you, bro. And I was a little heartbroken when I heard the news. But hey, Peter, I'm gonna let you go. I know you got some other people calling in. Hey, just real quick, Rays, they took the win tonight. Finally getting back on track. Hopefully,
okay.
So that was nice to see. The ball has been spread around offensively. Finally, I know it's been a little tough stretch, but hopefully the Rays can turn it around. They're still in second place, 2 games behind the Yankees, so that's good to see.
Yep.
But Peter, I just want to say thank you, bro. I look forward to some great stuff working later on this summer towards Bucs season. We got some exciting stuff. If you guys are new, especially of all Tampa Bay sports fans, we got some good stuff coming up, and I look forward to partnering with Peter and so many great Bucs fans and leaders throughout the community that are not only making a difference by bringing fans to the games, but also making a difference and a positive difference in the impact, especially in the impact of the lives of kids. But Peter, I love you, bro. Keep up the good work. I look forward to talking to you throughout the summer, and we got some exciting stuff. So, hey, you guys be blessed, and as always, go Bucs.
All right, yes, go Bucs. Appreciate that as always. You say go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Go Bucs.
It's exciting.
Go Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Go Bucs.
How about them Bucks, baby?
Go Bucs. Open phone line 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Let me go out to this guy right here. We'll get back to the comments in a moment. I know who this is. I believe this is Shadow from South Dakota, not North Dakota. Shadow, welcome to the Evolution.
South Dakota.
Yes, South Dakota, not North Dakota. Yes, go ahead. I got it right. Go ahead, Shadow.
I don't know what everybody's talking about TJ for, because I don't know who he is. So.
You see, you have nothing to talk about at this point. You just want to call in and say hi, like always, Shadow, huh?
Well, not always, but
all right.
I missed a lot, so I didn't know what I missed.
Well, do me a favor. Continue to watch the show, and if you got some thoughts, give me a call back, all right?
I have some thoughts.
All right, what are your thoughts, bro?
All right. The only free agent we signed was BT who? The kicker?
What?
Or punter?
What now?
The only free agent we signed?
No, I think you're wrong about that. They've signed Ashawn Robinson, Alex Anzalone, Kenneth Gainwell. I mean, they made some free agent signings.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, who said that? Who told you that?
The TV.
Oh, the TV. Well, you should probably stop watching TV. Just watch the Sports Web. We got you covered, all right? Bucs latest every day, 11 a.m. Oh. Have you liked and subscribed to that yet on YouTube?
I have to work, so I can't do that.
Well, you do that right now. When you get off the phone with me, you go to YouTube, you go to Bucs Latest. That's your test, Bucs fans. Bucs Latest, and you get daily Bucs content when you're at work and you're bored. You turn it on. Hopefully it doesn't make you fall asleep. I don't think I'm monotone at that point. And you get daily Bucs content. So you're not out of the loop there when it comes to the Bucs only signed the punter. Turn down your phone too. Don't do that to me. All right, Jeremiah, call me back if you want to. All right, appreciate the time.
All right. Well, I didn't want to take much of your time.
You didn't. Well, you never take up much of my time, brother. I appreciate you. All right.
All right.
All right. Care. All right. Take care. All right. Good stuff. Love that guy. Let me go out to this guy. All right. Sun Devil Dave, welcome to the Evolution. What's on your mind?
Happy hump day, man.
How do we start off this show?
Hump day.
Thank you for wasting my time. Goodbye forever.
There you go. That's how it goes, man. Thank you for wasting my time and goodbye forever. Exactly. That's it. By the way, that's my new. That's gonna be my new sign off. Anytime I have like relationship troubles, because I'm a man that has those troubles, I'm gonna say thank you for wasting my time and goodbye forever, and just walk out, turn around. There you go. That's the key to life, right there. Thank you for wasting my time and goodbye forever. That's all you gotta say. All right, go ahead, son.
I was thinking about what you were saying about. I know TJ Reeves didn't get the play-by-play color job.
Yes, play-by-play, not color, but play-by-play.
And I know he's a great guy. I want to share a story. It's a little bit kind of like in the same ballpark, so to speak.
Okay.
Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg was trying to get a managerial position for the Cubs.
Right.
Now, the big knock was, he didn't, he doesn't have any experience. So he decided to go ahead to the single A, was manager there, did really good. Went to double A, manager there at the Tennessee Smokies. Went to triple A to Iowa. Led him to an 82-62 record, Pacific Coast League Manager of the Year. And then, Lou was about to lead. Lou was, I think, on the last year in 2010 at the Cubs. And he says, yeah, I'd like to see Sandberg get it. But he got overlooked, and they gave it to Mike Quaddy, who I think was a third base coach.
Right.
So Sandberg was kind of bummed out. He decided to leave. He went to the Phillies, and then later on became a manager. Now, he wasn't a great manager, but I thought there was a little bit of a slight because you got a Hall of Fame guy here who didn't really ask for a handout. He had no managerial experience. He went through going to single A, double A, and triple A. He dug in the trenches, and he was just not even mediocre. He was successful, extremely successful.
Right.
He still didn't get the job. So, again, I don't know what all the politics are, but maybe TJ, maybe he needs to look somewhere else. Maybe he looks at the Dolphins or the Jaguars, or maybe he may look at other things. I hate to see him lose, but he may have to look outside the box.
Yeah, I don't know what that situation. I'm not going to really comment on that,
Yeah.
but I will
Right,
say,
right. I don't want to pause,
right. I hope he
But I
stays
want to
with
say
the
that
Bucs.
I was bummed out, but I wanted to show kind of like an example of how a Hall of Famer here, like Sandberg, was slighted by the Cubs, and he had to go to the Phillies. So
yeah, agree,
I
man.
was kind of bummed out about that. So how are we looking on Baker? Are we signing him? Is they all signed, ready to go?
I mean, there's no new update. Just the comments from Jason Licht. There's continuing coverage of this from ESPN, how they need to sign him. I saw something from Jenna Lane, how she feels like they need to sign him. They'll get him signed eventually. I just think it's going to happen. We'll just continue to talk about it, give you the updates here, but really nothing new. Just Jason Light's comments there on Sports Day Tampa Bay with Rick Stroud.
Right. I mean, again, we're looking at the landscape. You already read all the free agents that are available. There's no one really available.
And any quarterbacks there you want? Justin Fields? No. Tua? No. None of those guys? No. Aaron Rodgers? No. Not Aaron Rodgers either?
Be happy with what you have.
Right.
Exactly. For 3 years, at an average of $25 million, he gave you 2 division titles, 3 playoff games, and then we were down to the last game where we could have went to the playoffs, last year.
Right.
I mean, do you want to be, with another team like the Jets or the Giants, not even going to the playoffs, not even sniffing the playoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, we have it made in the shade with Baker Mayfield.
And by the way, Sun Double Dave, thank you very much for the YouTube super chat there of $10. Appreciate that.
Here and there.
That's the way, man.
But
I appreciate
all these
that.
guys. Look, I love all these Bucs fans that are passionate about this whole thing about, we need to go out and draft the quarterback. And what are you thinking, man?
Yeah.
I mean, that's when a team is mediocre, a team that's rebuilding. We're not rebuilding. We're still going to be in a playoff hunt. We're probably going to win the division again this year. If we get 3 division titles in 4 years, that's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
I don't know, whatever. You can't just go ahead and blow everything up.
Well,
I just think that we still have a competitive team that can win 10 or 11 games next year, win the South, and be competitive and go to the Super Bowl. So
I definitely think
that's all
there's
I gotta
certainly
say
a
about that.
possibility. Yep, definitely a possibility of that, Sun Devil. What else?
Also, wake up early. Well, you're in the East Coast, but we got the Night of Champions. It will happen at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a very early start.
Wow.
It's in Saudi Arabia.
Huh.
Night of Champions. You got a couple big matches. Cody Rhodes is in a triple threat match.
Wow.
With Gunther and our buddy Sami Zayn.
How about that, huh?
So a lot of stuff's going on. U.S. title match with Jade Cargill and I think Tiffany Stratton. So it's really good matches. So we'll see.
And then you also got King of the Ring, right? You got Jey Uso versus Oba Femi.
Oba, and then you have the Liv Morgan, which is really ridiculous. She's taking on Io Sky, but why would you have her win the King of the Ring and then go on and take on who's it? Rhea Ripley? Who's the other title holder? I forgot.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But anyways,
I've
why would
lost.
you do that? So wouldn't the reason you have the title holders, you have 2 different title holders, because you use them to help push other wrestlers. I mean, why would you take 200 titles in a feud?
Yeah,
it doesn't really make much sense to me. But anyways, maybe it's Liv pushing her music and her videos now, the Trouble song and all that other stuff. So we'll see what happens. But,
That's clearing up the shop right there.
Trouble this.
I love Liv.
great.
So hey, great show as always.
Thank you.
Let's go Bucs. We'll have training camps going, OTAs and all that going right now.
Yes. Well, we got a break.
Week.
We got a break now. So we got like 4-week break. 4 or 5 weeks until we got trade. Yeah, I got to break in between here. That's when you get training, but you got a little break in between here.
5 weeks is like end of
July.
July, bro.
Well, I'm up. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's when training camp starts.
Man, Jesus, what are we going to watch? The Ocho? We're going to watch fellow fighting?
Yeah, we're going to watch
fellow
Ocho.
fighting and the Leaders Missile dog racing?
The Ocho there. Cotton, I don't...
Oh, yeah, they got the Ocho
I don't
going
like
on
that
right
strategy,
now.
Cotton.
It is right now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the worst time of the year. This is the worst time of the year.
And yet we're still here. We're talking about sports. We're good.
Right.
We're good, my friend. We're almost home.
I know. We got baseball, we got World Cup soccer, and we got WNBA, baby.
I'm trying to get into World Cup soccer. I really am. I'm really trying to get into it.
What?
I'm trying to be patriotic. I've never been a soccer guy, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try Sports Web because I know you're missing out on my soccer analysis. I know that's exactly what you guys want to see and hear is my soccer analysis, which I know absolutely
we do
nothing at this point about soccer. Nothing. Zero.
Just watch the USA tomorrow. It'll be a meaningless game because they're already in, but check them out. They come on late, though, at 10 o'clock Eastern. But again, my thoughts are for TJ Reeves. Whatever he does, he's going to be excellent at. And I hope he gets an opportunity with the Bucs. If not, he can go somewhere else and become a great color commentator, sports broadcaster. The guy's amazing. So God bless him, man. Tell him not to give up. We're all thinking about him. He'll be all right. And thank you for wasting my time. Goodbye forever.
All right, there you go, right there.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man.
See you, buddy. Yes, let's go back out to Shadow. Shadow, using your second call. What's on your mind, boss?
I want to know how Bane and Keontae are doing in training camp, if you know anything about it.
So far, so good. I think they're going to play him at nickel or slot. They got big plans for him. He's got versatility. He can play on the outside at this point, but I think he's a chess piece at this juncture for a Todd Bowles defense. They're very excited about him, getting him in the 4th round and what he can do in the versatility. And then everything you heard about Ruben Bain Jr. is as advertised. It's phenomenal stuff. But again, people will say, well, this guy looked good when he was hitting the bag. Let's see what he does out in training camp. So I'm looking forward to seeing these position battles, namely in the back end there with Scott and how they incorporate him. And then, of course, Ruben Bain Jr. At the outside rusher. What else?
Well, I know Levante David's gone.
Yes.
So Ruben's going to have to step in, obviously.
That's right. And listen, you would know Levante David's gone because you would have Bucs Latest every day, 10 to 15 minutes, Shadow. You like and subscribe to that, 11 a.m. on YouTube. You get daily Tampa Bay Buccaneer content. Now, you can't call in and talk to me, but you can always comment because I'll read the comments on a Fan Friday. So that's one of my favorite editions. I dress up in a T-shirt, dress down a little bit, give a little fan perspective to that Fan Friday. So you have to like and subscribe to Bucs Latest. Did you do that already? That's the test for the night.
I haven't done that yet.
Well, what are you waiting for here?
Let me explain something.
Go ahead.
I work Monday through Friday.
I got you.
Sometimes Saturdays.
Wow. Okay.
At that time.
Okay.
I can't actually do what you asked.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying you do it now when you're talking to me. You do it when you get off the phone. You put in Bucs Latest on YouTube. If you want to.
Well, I want to.
I'll send you the link. How about that? I'll send you the link in the Facebook Messenger. How about that, Jeremiah?
As always, go Bucs.
All right, Shadow. I appreciate the call as always.
All right, bye.
You said go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy! Wait up! It's exciting!
What did he say?
Oh, you think Doc?
I don't know what he said.
Fire the cannon!
I have no idea why he Open phone line 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. I thought he was going to tell me off. He's like, listen, I work 5 days a week. I know I work 5 days a week too. Please don't tell me off, Shadow. All right, let's go on to the comments here, guys. I appreciate your patience here. Fire the cannons. We shall.
Fire the cannon!
Let's go out to Kirby. Wow, it's been 7 years. I thought it was a bit longer. No, it's been 7 years. For what? 7 years for what? What are you talking about? All right, let's go out to Jim here.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
Jim, using your second call. Welcome to the Evolution.
Well, okay, I moved to Florida when I was 3 and left about when I was 12? 10. What is
going
soccer
on
players
tonight?
down there in Florida. That's why I'm bringing this up.
Okay, so soccer players. So you're
The only guy I seen that could run down the football field like me was a soccer player.
Soccer player.
So I started playing soccer to move my feet like him.
There you go. So you
you talking about skills with your feet.
You're intently
You
watching
can watch soccer, bro.
Okay.
I had a buddy when I moved back to Dayton. I was working. He watched the Champions League. That's the London League.
Okay.
So it's good. It's a good watch. You got to get into it.
All right.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna try.
The only slow part is
damn it, Jim.
Sometimes they don't score.
I'm gonna try, Jim.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
I'm gonna try, Jim. I'm gonna try to watch soccer and not watch my pillow or my sleep at this point.
Oh Lord. You work too much, man. That's why you ain't got no woman.
That's okay, man. The work is good for you. We're doing
girls
some
just want to have fun. They don't want to work.
That's it. They don't want somebody that works like 50 jobs. Like 50 jobs. You work 50 jobs? We got no time for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that paycheck, they be running to you. Don't worry about
No,
that.
that's okay. I'll keep that to myself at this point. I learned that all too well, my friend. They keep that right in my pocket. I got money in the bank.
Hear you.
All right, Jim. Appreciate the
All right.
call. All right.
All right, later.
All right. Brightside Broadway. I see you. Call back. We'll go and read these comments. I promise. When it was with the Bucs and University of Washington alums, damn. Eric, I don't think the Rays deal gets done. It's been forever. Be patient, Grasshopper. Be patient. Trevor says TJ is awesome, a true class act. He absolutely is.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to Dave here. TJ deserved to take over for Gene. Listen to the new guy today. He's not in TJ's league. Steve says, what about Ethan Ponick of Cleveland? Because we have TJ Yates who worked with Cleveland. Baker, Greg Von Rotten, former Giants, 2024 Bucs brought in Ben Bredesen, 1 year, 3-year deal. All right, so we'll get back to those comments in a moment. We already did the super chat there, so thank you, Sun Devil Dave. Let's go out to Brightside Broadway. Brightside, welcome to the Evolution.
Hey, Pete. It's good to talk to you after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, man. How you been?
I've been busy.
Well, that's okay.
I've been in Shrek the musical.
Shrek the musical. Are you singing in that by chance?
I did.
All right, give me some Shrek the musical singing from Brightside Broadway. Give it to me.
It's over. It was our last show was Sunday. So
all right, so you're not gonna sing to me here. All right, so don't sing to me. All right, well, go ahead and tell me what's on your mind tonight, boss.
My mind is on TJ Reeves.
Okay.
Because as you know, that's how I listened to Bucs football for years until it was available on my local TV. So that's personal to me, and I really think and hope TJ stays. And the Bucs value his history and his detailing and his excitement and his passion for the Bucs.
Agree. Completely agree
And
with you.
I'm really disappointed that they didn't look inward to their own staff. But again, I'm not the one that made the decision, but I think he would have been a valuable asset
Agree.
to take over for Gene Deckerhoff.
I agree.
And
Completely agree.
TJ, if you're listening, I love you, brother, and I support you.
There you go. Good stuff, Broadway. Appreciate you as always. Anything else, my friend?
I really think that Baker is going to be an asset this year.
You're not concerned about this contract situation, huh?
He said he was going to play regardless.
Right.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Okay.
Let's not count our chickens before they hatch.
I like it. I like it a lot, man. I like that. I like that mindset.
And I'll say that too with Vita Vea. there's a lot of question about Vita Vea and his contract. I think they're going to work something out. I could be wrong, but I keep up with all the latest news with Bucs latest.
Boom! There it is. There's the money. There you go.
I mean, even though I wasn't present in the sports web, I kept up with Bucs latest, and I was able to still be in the know and know what was going on.
All right, man. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the likes as always. And you know that we got you covered when it comes to Bucs content on the sports web and, of course, on Bucs latest. All right, boss?
And I thank you for your support as well.
Absolutely, my friend.
With my up-and-coming podcast as well.
Absolutely. Always there for you, brother. All right?
Thank you, brother. Love you.
Love you too, brother. All right. Brightside Broadway there from North Carolina. Open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. That's what I love. Like, whether we agree or not, there's people who want to call. There's people who want to talk. There's people that call in every Monday and Wednesday night because they have something to say, and they get a chance to say it here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. If you're not sure what the sports web is, let me go ahead and clue you in. Let me educate you a little bit. It's a cross between a radio and TV show with radio sound effects, with a 4K camera. It's not on a TV station. It's not on a radio station. It's on all these social media platforms. We have phone calls and engagement. We do this for the Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. We do this for the Tampa Bay sports fan. So continue to like and subscribe and share. And I'm telling you right now, we got some surprises coming up here in the next couple months. Just stay tuned. Just trust me. Stay tuned. All right? And that ever lead you wrong? I mean, I've been wrong about Bucs predictions and Bucs games and stuff like that. But have I ever led you wrong when you listen and watch the sports web? No. You know why? Because it's my time. And, of course, it's your time. There you go. All right, let's go out to Steven. Last thing we need to happen again, injury to our interior offensive line guards. And hopefully Barton stays healthy again. Even Billy Schrouth, his injury concerns coming out of the draft. Schrouth of the draft. But Licht is gambling. Also, special shout out, because I didn't get a chance to mention this because I was off Twitter for a while. By the way, I'm back on Twitter. Thank God. Whoever gave me back my Twitter account, thank you very much. I appreciate that, as we're live there on X. I guess it's not Twitter. But my buddy JC Allen, he's going through some things. We got you back, bro. Whenever you're ready to come back and talk about the Bucs, we got you back. But he's going through some things. So just want to say God bless you. God bless your family. I know everybody in that family. I know you're going to get through it. And again, we're here for you on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television, like a brother to me. TJ was the obvious pick, but the Bucs organization had a problem with going with the obvious pick. That's again, their choice. So now it makes sense. Baker is your friend. I get it. But Brent, I love you, Brent. Come on, Brent. TJ would have been great being the play-by-play. He's awesome. I love his work on Nothing But Bucs podcasts out there. Kirby with a Preach Master, Peter. Thank you very much for the $10. I shall preach. I shall preach the gospel when it comes to Buccaneers content. How about that? Or Tampa Bay sports content in general. I like that. All right. Doug Miles Media, the hardest working man in Tampa Bay broadcasting. Thank you. I think you're saying TJ Reeves, but if you're saying me, appreciate that. I definitely agree with you on all fronts. Let's go out to Jeremiah here, or Jeremy. Calls himself Jeremy. It's Jeremiah. Now it's Jeremy. I can't decide what your name is. That's cool. Everyone, Shadow is here. You're always here, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to Jim Melvin. TJ has a style that has been earned and deserved to be rewarded. Agree with that. Good comment. It's Kirby. We need a switchboard operator. Yes, we do. Miguel De Leon, Mr. Blake, I'm going to have to call you and just to get a hold of you. Yes, I appreciate the calls. If I missed your call tonight, call back. I promise. I'm a one-man band. Say the producer sucks. You're saying I suck because I got to run it. Sometimes, wires get mixed up and stuff like that. Just work with me. Be patient. We got you covered when it comes to the Evolution. Child of Israel. Baker will never win the Buccaneers a Super Bowl. You've said the same thing over and over again. Thank you, Steven, for saying that. Sam Darnold. If he can win the Seahawks, win a Super Bowl with the Seahawks, it's possible Baker in Tampa. Defense makes key stops. Yes, thank you. Let the truth set you free.
Yes! Yes!
How many people thought Sam Darnold was going to win a Super Bowl last year? Not me, with all the turnover problems. And, of course, he was at Carolina and with the Jets and with all these teams. And he wasn't supposed to win anything, and he does. Why? Because he's able to cut down on the turnovers, stay healthy, alleviate the mistakes like we talked about, and also depend on his defense. Maybe the Bucs are a defense away here. Baker Mayfield, don't give up on him. Child of Israel, Baker is mid at best. I know you're not a Baker Mayfield fan. I get it. He just needs to be good enough. Let's go out to Brent. If we go to the NFC Championship game, I will say sign him, not sing him. Nobody's singing to him at all. Look at Josh Allen. Yes, agree. King Cook, I agree, Peter. Bowles and staff won't develop a young rookie quarterback. They've shown us this already. Overall, the Buccaneer organization hasn't been able to develop young rookie quarterbacks. It's tough. It's a crapshoot because even if you put the weapons around him and you try to develop them, it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to work out. It always works out, usually, when the Bucs go the veteran route. That's known. I know that. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm sorry if that hurts some people's feelings. Dave says TJ would have been another iconic voice for our Bucs. The new guy's just vanilla. Brent says Justin Fields didn't get the different coach excuses, so Baker can't get the excuse either. Well, the Baker Mayfield has had a different offensive coordinator. How many years now? 10 different offensive coordinators in his years of playing? Come on, bro. It's not even the same. Come on. The injury excuse ain't going to work this year. I know, Brent. Child of Israel. Buccaneers need to draft a quarterback. I'll take my chances developing a rookie to spend less money than waste $50 million a year on a mid-level quarterback that's not going to get you to a Super Bowl. Okay? Brent says it's a bunch of quarterbacks coming out this year. Peter need to stop with the development of a quarterback. Again, give me names of those quarterbacks that you think the Bucs will have an opportunity to get if this team is so talented, like we all believe. Do you think they're bad enough to get one of these top quarterbacks? Yes or no? Put the comments in the box. Give me a call on the phone line. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. Steven says, if he flops, then he wasted another first again. If the Bucs do win the division, win a playoff game, or even at 15 again in a spot to draft Dante Moore, Arch Sellers, maybe Jalen Sayan. I think you're talking about the quarterback from Ohio State or USC quarterback. There are some quarterbacks in the draft. Steve, don't forget the LSU quarterback, the guy from Arizona. You guys don't even know his names. You know what I mean? You want quarterbacks, don't even know their names. Get their names. Give me the names for it. It's like a broadcasting school. Put your name on it, Mr. Blake. Put it, guys always say real monotone. Put your name on it, Mr. Blake. You've got to put your name on it. That's the most important thing. It's always the most important thing. Put your name on it. Show up. Give me the names. I want to know the names. Give me names. The Glazer family doesn't want Baker the Faker, or they would sign him in a long-term deal if they did. Again, erroneous information from you. You have no insight. You're just throwing out nonsense at this juncture. Brent says he needs to go watch the Panthers, Eagles, Dolphins, Patriots, and Cardinals game. Or maybe you should go watch the Atlanta, Houston, San Francisco, all the fourth quarter comebacks. How about that? Good? Good enough? Well, again, keep the same energy, Brent, when talking about Baker Mayfield. I was an Oilers fan back then. Doug Williams, Vinny Testaverde, Josh Freeman, Jameis Winston, Kyle Trask, free agent drafting, free agents, Brad Johnson, Jeff Garcia, Ryan Fitzmagic, TB12, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, they have better opportunity with veteran quarterbacks. That's been their franchise history. I've been out of the loop today. TJ is still going to be a part of the broadcast. That's unknown. I don't know that at this point. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I like Sam Lavat out of ASU, like Rashad White. Could have been an undrafted free agent for the Bucs to pick up, but they got Jalen Daniels. They like this kid a lot. Could be the future. I don't know if he's future starting quarterback, future backup. They really like him. They've been very impressed coming out of these mini camps. Bucs either get 26 or 30, and the Bucs need a tight end one over Cade Otton. Not ready to give up on Cade Otton yet. Cornerback shutdown one, guard to replace Brederson. They like the offensive line here, Steve. They like the offensive line. DT replace Ashawn. Linebacker, yes, to replace Dennis. 3 linebackers core. Alex Anzalone can replace him. Trotter and rookie wide receiver replace Godwin in the slot. You're looking to replace everybody at this point. Let's let 2026 play out here, Steve. And let's see how it goes. Baker, okay, all right. So it's just listen, child of Israel. I kind of know who you are at this point, but if you're gonna have all this nonsense like this, you're gonna do this.
Shut up!
You're gonna throw this.
This guy sucks.
You're gonna throw this.
How about new?
You're gonna throw this right there. You're gonna throw this.
That's good enough to suck right there.
Go away. Listen, if you're going to throw all these comments out about Baker Mayfield over and over again, at least throw me some YouTube Super Chats. YouTube Super Chats open. Of course, Facebook Stars are open. Steve, Jameis would have done good in this offense. Baker even said throwing 45 to 50 times a game is hard to win games, but now everyone agrees with it now since Jameis left. Jameis had every opportunity. It didn't work out. He couldn't cut down on the turnovers. The best option was Tom Brady. You know it. He won a Super Bowl. Stop with the nonsense about Jameis and all this other stuff. Yes, Baker said that the offense is better. Every quarterback is going to say that, and they should. This offense is better when you have a running game. Stop, Brent. Stop with the narratives. Baker would be good if our GM would get proven players in free agency like the Rams do. They got proven players. What are you talking about? They signed their own players at this. What are you talking about? Let Baker go to a team that's ready to win a Super Bowl. Stop it. David, I get what you're saying, Peter, about Baker now as fourth offensive coordinator, but our defense has had the same coordinator every year since BA left. Our defense has gone downhill. Our offense seems to be somewhat in the same with three different coordinators. Maybe we should bring back Byron Leftwich since he won us a Super Bowl 5 to 6 years ago. Just messing with you. I don't want Leftwich back. No Byron Leftwich?
How about them Bucs, baby?
Come on, I love Byron Leftwich. Brent, I've been married for 14 years, Peter. Stop being scared. Brent, please. No marriage advice on this at this point. I love you, brother. But there is a little bit of I'm a little bit cautious at this juncture, okay? And I do a lot of things, and I'm just happy. I bring up the relationship stuff to joke around with you and kind of poke fun at it, but I'm really content with where I'm at this point in my life. 47 years old, 48 in October. I'm good. I'm good with it, bro. I'm good, but thank you very much. I hope you and your wife are happy. I wonder if your wife puts up with your takes. Does she like Baker Mayfield? Maybe she'll call in and text in sometime. That'd be great. I don't know what Steve is saying there. Let's go out to Curtis. Curtis, welcome to the Evolution.
I was listening to you rattle off the comments, and I have to say something. I don't know who it was, but yes, he's had 4 coordinators in however many years.
Yes.
And yes, we've had the same defensive coordinator since the Super Bowl. Here's the problem with that defense, though. Nobody can stay healthy.
Right.
The defense has never been healthy since the 2021 season.
Yes, that's a good point.
When we lost that game to the Rams, when Cooper Kupp broke our heart, this defense has not been healthy since then. The defense wasn't even completely healthy then.
True.
So any season, you can go look at the 2022 season, the 23 season, the 24 season, and last year, the defense has not been healthy. And your defense has took a step back as far as talent because we bought in players who we thought we could depend on, and they sucked.
They sucked. I love it.
That's good enough to suck right there.
Little Tom Brady for you. I love it. Yes, they have. Listen, Hassan Reddick, JTS, it didn't work out. Chris Braswell, is that on Jason Light? Yes. Do you feel better about this situation?
You got who Savassier Dennis,
yes,
really?
Past the Cavassier. Yes, little Busta Rhymes and
really?
Diddy.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
You got Deion Sanders' son who had a chance, but he want to throw punches.
Shiloh Sanders, yes.
Jamel Dean looks like an all-pro one year, and then the year before, he looked like a shit sandwich. I'm sorry for the language.
But it's all right. We allow language here. He looked like he was doing his best rendition of one of my favorite commercials when you have to watch on AMC. People are like, why are you watching AMC? There's some good movies on there. But
there are some good movies
I've fallen and I can't get up. That was Jamel Dean.
Jamel Dean remind me. You know what he remind me of?
What's that?
You remember those Mayhem commercials?
Yeah, yes, I remember the Mayhem commercials. Yeah,
that's what he reminds me of. It's like the commercial starts off pretty good, and then all of a sudden it all goes to hell.
Yeah, it goes all to hell. You got Ted McMillan passing you by there before halftime. I remember that. It's a rookie passing a veteran by, and Bucs fans are like, why didn't we re-sign him? I'm like, well, listen, he was a part of that 8-9 football team. You're complaining about how bad the defense is, and then in the same breath, you're complaining about not re-signing Dean. What are we talking about here? What are you guys on? What planet?
And Pittsburgh's on crack because they gave him $20 plus million.
Well, how much money did they give Aaron Rodgers? They still think that old war horse is ready to go there. Yeah,
you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you
old.
something. I don't think Rodgers would have came back. The only reason he came back is because of Mike McCarthy.
Right, which, by the way, they've already had friction in the past because Mike McCarthy is too busy worried about getting massaged, we shall say, instead of coaching the football team.
He also has some of his best years under Mike McCarthy's offense.
Yes. Well, that's
he
true.
He really has.
It's true.
But going back to this offense and his defense, listen, I'm not going to make any excuses. Injuries are part of the game.
They are.
And that is why you have a 53-man roster.
Correct.
But there is also reasons why certain players are drafted in the first round and certain players are drafted in the 7th round.
Correct. You're absolutely
right.
There
are reasons for those things.
Yeah.
So, like, you and guess what? You think we're the only team that drafts in the first round that doesn't hit every time?
I mean, there's plenty of teams. How about the Patriots with Bill Belichick? Did they ever hit a first-round pick?
Exactly. Carolina's been getting lucky lately.
Yeah.
Look how many. Okay, I tell you what. Go look at that quarterback menu that the Cleveland Browns have drafted since 2000.
It's the land of the lost, my friend. The land,
exactly.
The quarterback graveyard.
So for Bucs fans, you're sitting here complaining. Yes, we've had some shitty quarterbacks, and I can tell you, I was a huge Jameis fan, but after he came out of his mouth talking about, I was balling 5,000 passing yards. That's great. 33 touchdowns. That's great. 30 interceptions.
Yes. Yeah, didn't necessarily work out very well.
When it comes to 30 interceptions, I've seen better runs and draws. Are you serious? Get out of here.
Check your stat sheet, right?
Yeah. I mean, even Josh Freeman. Josh Freeman, first year or two, looked great.
Yeah.
Then he looked lost.
Well, there was some off the field stuff, and then also Greg Schiano hated him.
Well, we know him and Raheem the Dream were having parties and whatever else. And,
partying with players.
we had the greatness of Greg Schiano and Mike Smith, and
what a lunatic he was. I heard that.
You know what? For you so-called diehard Bucs fans, remember where we came. Okay, remember where we came. Remember where we were at when we lost, when Gruden left.
Yes,
we were. God, I can't believe I'm going to say this out of my mouth. We were basically the New York Jets.
Yeah, basically
the New York Jets. If we signed big players, they were massively overpaid, and their talent was 3-4 years ago. Like Carlos Dunlap. Are you serious?
Did we get Carlos? Did we get Dunlap? Did we get him?
Didn't he play for Cincinnati?
No, you're thinking of Michael the Ghost Johnson.
Michael Johnson. It was somebody else
Michael
though.
Ghost. From where? Cincinnati?
It was a couple overrated players that we had. Hey, or Dante Hittner. Really?
No, you're not thinking of Dante Hittner. You're thinking of trying to think of the safety from San Francisco. It's not Dante Hittner. It was Deshaun Golston.
What was his name?
Deshaun Golston.
Deshaun Golston.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Yeah, but for how many years did we sign terrible free agents?
Yeah.
We drafted terrible draft picks.
Yeah.
Really? And here's the thing. I had no problem drafting Gerald McCoy.
Yeah.
But for the life of me, I would have loved to have Ndamukong Suh.
Yes.
Because there was, as much as during that draft, I remember they were comparing those two players to each other. They were like, well, they're basically the same. No, they're not. Suh was terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he also had he was always in the media with Detroit. So,
yep,
whatever it was. But
no, Ndamukong Suh, yes, great free agent
but
signing.
just guys, Bucs fans, have a little faith. Don't for the real Bucs fans. Remember where we came from.
Yes, thank you very much.
Remember, we came from Bruce Gradkowski and Luke McNown.
Yes,
and Jesus. He goes on and on.
I'd rather have Luke Skywalker than Luke McCown. Yes, definitely.
Jesus Christ, Jesus. How about Mike Glennon? Wow.
I love Napoleon Dynamite.
Right. He looked like a baby giraffe with that long neck.
Vote for Pedro. I'll make all your dreams come true.
Oh my God, man.
I love Mike.
So and Peter and like Peter said, and this is how long I've been watching Peter's show. Peter talks about his orange Bucs jacket. Now, didn't your dad buy it for you?
I believe my dad did buy it for me. I think he did buy it for me. But it was a jacket that got burned a hole in. We always talk about that jacket being motivation.
And he wore it till when?
And it didn't matter when they won or lost. I still wore it through 7th and 8th grade.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah, man.
So.
All right, brother.
Hey, man, we're gonna be all right, brother. Have a good night.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Curtis, as always, providing perspective here on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. Open phone line 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Getting ready to wrap this up here. 6 minutes away from 2 hours, so we'll read the rest of these comments. If the Bucs end up letting Baker walk, it would be a disaster for them with the fans. He's not going anywhere. They still have the franchise tag. Plus, I don't think the Bucs are that dumb to let it happen. In fact, I want to finish off with what former Bucs quarterback Sean King had to say, which some people would say he was pretty good. He had some moments there for the Bucs, but he wasn't a fully developed quarterback. We got to get Sean King on here because they did draft him in the second round. Where is it? Okay, I got the comments here. So let me read the rest of these comments, and then we'll finish off with what King had to say. I'd rather extend Baker for 3 years if the Bucs let Baker walk. Then back to free agency going to flop unless we sign Mac Jones and drafting quarterback with the pick. We get rather hope Jalen Daniels will develop. David says, unless Yaya does something extraordinary this year, I don't think he deserves a big contract. We'll see. We know that Jason Light has talked about contract extension. And we talked to his pass rushing guru, right, that used to train Yaya and Des Walker. He's only a couple moves away from taking that next step to 10 sacks. Remember, he's at 7 sacks last year. So a couple more, you're a double-digit sacker. That's when you start to get paid the big money. Jeremy says, everyone, Shadow was here. Lost you all a while. Not sure what I missed. Appreciate you coming on as always. David says, but I don't completely blame you. I blame Yaya either because he can't get to the quarterback sacks or even quarterback pressures. When you're over 50% of the time, you're falling back into coverage. That's on coaching and play calls. Again, it's very important. You got to rush from 4. And also when you're a marked man and you're double and triple team like Vea is and nobody else is there to step up, that's where Ruben Bain Jr. comes in.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
I do think that is your ally. Hopefully it is his ally for that Bucs team this year. Peter, always on point with the hip-hop references. Thank you very much, sir. Former hip-hop DJ, just saying. I'm a Libra as well, 924-75. I knew I liked you for a reason. We are the Thunder. Did someone say Lightning? Yes. Darren Radish traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs, a big-time contract, so definitely going to get a shooter on there from We the Thunder. Get you guys on there, talk hockey, because everybody's, never talk hockey on this show, and it's like, it's BS. We do talk hockey. We do, but it's, off season. Go Carolina Hurricanes. Of course, King Cook. Appreciate that. They had a great run in Carolina. Can't take that away. King Cook says, we the Thunder love those guys. We'll get them back on here soon. David says, can we quit saying that players love living here, playing here? Mike said it's the whole career. We offered him more money, and he still left people. This is a business. It is a business, but there is an advantage to living in Florida. The weather, usually when it's not like 115 degrees, which is like my kitchen on a Saturday night when I try to cook something, you stick your head in the oven. It's like that, but we got beautiful weather here. We got all kinds of things to do, beaches, just clubs, everything like that. There's lots of culture here in Florida. There's an advantage to that, but I do get where you're saying. Jeremy says, always go Bucs, go Bucs.
Wait up, Will Bork! Stop! Wait up!
Go Bucs.
It's exciting!
Go Bucs.
Fire the cannon!
Go Bucs. Good stuff there. Dave says a lot of Bucs fans must have forgotten the 2000 to 2019 seasons. We are good with Baker. Thank you very much for reminding me of that disaster.
Oh, yeah.
Can't even say it. Can't even come out right. What a disaster that was. Would really be great to finally have a competent quarterback that's here for more than 3 seasons. Exactly. Thank you. Steven says Baker has such strong chemistry with every wide receiver, running back, tight end, and OL. You break that up, you mess with the rookie. Agree. Rob DePrez right there. Thompson, thanks a lot for tuning in there. Crew Life. I like the new guy's voice, but wish they would have hired John Gruden. He said publicly he was interested. I don't know if John Gruden was interested. I think he's throwing it out there, but big things are cooking. I can't wait to hear. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Marshall says, Peter, do we even know if TJ declined the job or was considered? He was considered for the job. Yes, he was. He was up for the job at the time. It's just weird because he covered down before. He was considered for the job. Sam Leverett. Damn it, Jim, right there.
Damn it, Jim. What the hell's the matter with
Tampa
you?
Bay Ray call back in. He did about our quarterback. Dave says, bet the Browns still wish they had Baker. Baker was to actually hit the open market next year. The Rams would come calling along with the Steelers. Good stuff, Dave, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Love my 2 Daves. Dave England and Dave Moser. Love you guys. You guys are friggin' awesome. Shadow doesn't understand how the Bucs latest on YouTube works. He must think that it's live. Yeah, I got to school him in on it, Christopher Cole. Appreciate you liking and subscribing to Bucs latest there. Watching the best sports talk show in the Tampa Bay area, the Sports Web. So sorry to hear about TJ Reeves, who's the best person for play-by-play. He earned that place from Gene Deckerhall, period. Someone was not thinking when they got another person. Wow. No better person than TJ Reeves. Another mistake by the Bucs again. That's my mother right there. Sandra Nagel, love you. Future agent, check is in the mail. Love you, Mom. Love her passion. Truth, bombshell from Peter H. Blake. Set them straight, brother. Yes, that's what we do here. TJ Reeves, a Buccaneer. They need to keep him. Brightside Broadway, Baker is a great quarterback. Steven, as long as the Bucs keep hitting in free agency draft, Bucs will contend. Keep Baker, keep building around him. You need all the pieces of the team sport. It's one side loses all. Everyone loses. It's not always BM6. Good comment right there. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to David. Hopefully we don't lose the most famous doorman here in Tampa. I'd like TJ. Stop it, David. You know what? I'm going to have you do it.
Go away.
Go away. Yes, go away, David. I know what you meant. That was. I know where that was coming from, David. King Cook. We got to get Hassan Reddick, who is beef over a side chick. I believe that was with Jalen Hurts, massage therapist. The guys, I don't understand. Like, this is a PSA. I threw this out at Blake Anthony. Like, I don't understand why athletes, they go for the same women. I don't understand this. Like, there's thousands of women out there, and some of them are toxic, some of them are good, but there's different women out there. Stop trying to take somebody else's woman, for the love of God. That's your PSA for the night here. From the Sports Web. Again, disclaimer, I'm single. But I'm telling you, even I know as a single man, stop trying to get somebody else's woman. Enough with that, man. Plenty of women out there, plenty of choices and options. Doesn't necessarily mean they're the best options, but they're options no less. Stop doing it, especially on the same team as athletes. Like, this is so weird. Like, it's so weird to hear about this on a football team or a basketball team. Well, this guy was with this guy, or this guy was with this girl, and then he was with this guy. Well, what are we doing? Like, come on. Thank you, Curtis. Absolutely. King Cook, Golston, the walking 15-yard penalty. Yes, after the rules were put in place. Of course, the Bucs get him as a big hitter, and then the NFL decides to worry about safety for their NFL players. Yes. I remember the first game, it's like every Bucs fan's pumped up. He's like a hard hitter. He's ready to come in there and clean somebody's clock. He cleans somebody's clock, and guess what? The refs goes, nope, 15-yard penalty. And then another 15-yard penalty. It's like, what are we doing here? What is going on? Gotta love it. The Bucs would have taken Sue, but Detroit picked ahead, just like when we took Megatron before us. Yes, very good. Chris Cole, plus the Bucs had to pay off the Brady credit cards, couldn't afford to sign any impact defensive players or depth players. King Cook says, can't forget Revis had the greatest money heist in Bucs history. Yes, traded a first-round pick. I was a guy that believed in Darrelle Revis. What a disaster season that was with, what was it? What did they have? What was it? Mercer before the season with Greg Schiano, and then you trade for Revis. You don't have a first-round pick, and then you lose to the Jets. A rookie, Levante David, knocking out Geno Smith, which, by the way, he is now the starting quarterback. And this is all the way back in 2013. He's now the starting quarterback of the New York Jets again. There you go. I don't understand what the Jets are doing, but nobody knows what the Jets are doing, right, Tom Brady?
That's good enough to suck right there.
Exactly. Who knows? Can't forget Revis. So, yes, we definitely don't forget Revis. It's time to bake. I like it. Like it a lot.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Mr. Brightside Broadway, thank you, Peter, for a great show. You are welcome. Let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Let's go, Bucs. Let's go, Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Let's go, Bucs. Good stuff right there. I live in Sarasota, Florida. I thought you lived in Ohio. Why did I think you lived in Ohio at this point? You live in Sarasota? Bucs latest. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Jeremy. Good night, everyone. Shadow is out. Thank you. I will definitely do that. Go TJ Reeves says, damn it, Jim.
Damn it, Jim. What the hell's the matter with you?
Let's go out to Marshall here. Looking forward to the preseason. Want to see Bain sack someone's backup. Love that.
Oh, you think Doc?
Tim says, yo, any Major League Baseball talk tonight? We didn't have any, but we will have some, Tim. So continue to tune into the evolution. Remember, you can always call in and change the subject. The Rays are open. They won tonight, so congratulations to the Rays. Always love that when the Rays actually win a game or two or maybe three. What was that line from Major League? You win 2 or 3 in a row. That's called a winning streak, which is what the Rays have not had lately. They need to get back on track, and hopefully they can do that versus the Kansas City Royals, who seem like they have their number lately. We'll see if that number can change tomorrow. Dave says these athletes need to get smart about the women they run around with because if they weren't famous and had millions, they wouldn't give them the time of day. Agree with that. I mean, again, there's options out there. Let me go out to Melm Steam. Great job, Peter. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let's go out to TikTok tonight. TikTok is about as dead as a door now. I don't know what's going on tonight. Thanks a lot, TikTok, for nothing. James says, I live in Sarasota, Florida. Dude, I thought you lived in Ohio. Why do I keep on saying... Damn it, Jim.
Damn it, Jim. What the hell's the matter with you?
You changed on me at this point. All right, let's go out to our sponsors really quick. You don't have to go far. It's up the block barbershop, 4946 Moog Road in Holiday, Florida. Whether you want a haircut, a beard trim, a fade, they got you covered. Go see my favorite barber, Ricky, and all the talented barbers there at Up the Block Barbershop and tell them the Rolex reporter, Peter Blake, sent you. This is your test tonight, Bucs fans. It's Bucs latest. Go there. You know who I'm talking about, Shadow. Go there tonight. Bucs latest on YouTube every day, 11 a.m. All you got to do is go to the search engine there for YouTube, look up Bucs latest, then boom, there I am. The other day, I don't know what happened. The program, it was trying to turn me into a robot or something. It sounded like Optimus Prime or Megatron or some weird stuff happened. So sorry about the voice difficulties at that point. Had no control over that, but I guarantee you Bucs latest will be up tomorrow 11 a.m. because after this I'll record it. We'll have it up there at 11 a.m. and of course go like and subscribe to Bucs latest new Facebook page right there. Of course, the Tampa Bay Sports Collectors Expo, which we will be a part of again. Ian Beckles, James Wilder Jr. already being announced there on September 19th on the Evolution. I told you that will be a busy day because we will go to the expo at the Florida State Fairgrounds. And then if I am correct about this, USF will play at home. So we'll be at Raymond James Stadium. So it will be a busy day, full of shows, full of interviews. You know how I bring it here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. Born in Dayton, Ohio, moved to Sarasota, Florida when I was 3, back in Dayton, Ohio. Now, see, you keep on changing here. I thought you were living in Sarasota at this point, and you're switching up. Gloria Catherine, thank you very much for watching right there on Instagram Live. Thank you very much for that. Let me throw this out there really quick because I kind of promoted it, kind of didn't. But Deutsch snacking dough right here, cookie dough. I mean, and again, you can do this so many ways. Like for me, when I'm a sports broadcaster, I've got to do like 3 or 4 jobs. So, I can't afford to snack on nonsense, right? I can't go fast food as much as I want cookies and and cakes and all that sugar. This is a healthy alternative right here. It's, again, Deutsch snacking dough. Your Rolex reporter, Peter Blake, says, go ahead and try it. I will put the link out there for you guys. It is great. It's enjoyable. You can eat it right out. And look at this. Look at this. Look, this is how much there's nothing left in there. Like, they got to send me some more stuff of this. They got a variety of flavors at this point. It tastes just like cookies. You can put it in the oven. It's healthy for you, vegan, plant-based, whatever you want. It doesn't have those preservatives of the cookies. I love cookies. I love to dip them in milk, but you can have milk with this. It's snackable dough there from Deutsch Snacking Dough. And tell them, once again, the Rolex reporter, Peter Blake, sent you. All right. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Thanks a lot to, well, there were no guests. It was just you and me. This is how it is. We'll be back on Monday unless there's some breaking news when it comes to your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Rays, or Tampa Bay Lightning. Remember, like and subscribe to the Sports Web on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake. And do 3 things. We'll keep it down. Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time. And, of course, for fans of the Sports Web and the Tampa Bay sports fan, it is your time. We'll see you next time here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television. As we always say here on a happy hump day, go Bucs.